Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. City Skylines again. And it's raining. It seems like every map I pick, you get a couple hours of sunlight and then it's raining. Is this the trade-off for not doing the nighttime? Which I keep forgetting to do. I'd like to see what my cities look like at night, but I always forget. So here we are. Things changed. So let's go over this way. I hope I can do this all right so I don't kill your eyeballs. But this is our main entrance here. Here's our bridge. Coming up to the very edge of the map. But this is where they started us. You'll notice some changes. I got the expressway to, instead of go like this, I moved it. And I also got rid of a street. Here, was it there a whole street? I think it was here. No, I think it was in this one. No, that's my ore. I do believe I got rid of a street on this side and I added offices. So this is very, oh my gosh, that was the mouse and I'm sorry. It's very far away. I did I put the silencers back on? I don't think I did because this was a last minute. Traffic was being crazy again, and this time it was coming from this direction and this direction onto this thing, which it's kind of still doing, clogging this up, which has always been clogged up. But you'll notice I made it bigger, which I know is not always better, but hey, it opened things up a little bit. I'm not unhappy, and I'm not going to let me rephrase that. I'm going to try not to stress out too much about these quirky game mechanic things. So I changed this out again. I believe this is different from the last time. I moved it down to coincide with my new direction here. It's early. Please forgive me. And up here, I gave them one for my ore. And actually, this is like industry oil down here. But I gave them this. They still can get under to go directly into the ore district. But I figured if things build up here, which, well, okay, it's back. This was on dead for the longest time. So I plunk a few industry down and they do this to me. We don't have any workers. So I delete a few cells and I'd leave these in. And then these guys would say, we don't have any workers. So many times, at least 3 different times, I have completely deleted the yellow industry areas. And now it's coming back. So it ebbs and flows. I guess I should ignore that too, huh? But this seems a little bit more reasonable than it was getting toward the end of the day yesterday. Hey. No, it didn't. I don't know what happened, but I'll real quick here show you I have this thing, but I don't think that's it. I really don't think. Is T to what is it called? There's a wrong key. Oh man, I'm getting stuck here. Anyway, there's a mod. It's tree and prop anarchy. It's the one where you can pick a tree from here and then line it up as wide apart or as close together. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be the mod that ended up doing this, but I don't know. See, in the old builds, you just plunked your stuff down and everything looked fine. And now it's doing this. It's showing sand. And I just think that looks disgusting. I don't like it. And I don't know how to get rid of it. It's weird. Old looks perfectly normal. New? No. Why is there sand coming up off the ground? I'm not sure if that was the mod that did that, but I'm unhappy. I'll have to figure that one out. So, I kind of left things the way they were. You'll notice the big difference here. Gave everybody parking on this side because we have the new shops. I believe this is intermixed office and dark blue. It's all office. Oh, and dark green. That's why I gave them such a wide berth. But that was kind of dumb, huh? These guys don't make any noise. It's the dark blue that upsets the dark green. And the light blue that upsets the light green. Okay, I can reconfigure that. Now my lighting as well. Are you guys happy with this? It looks great here, doesn't it? Well, not great. But at least you can see what's going on. And I know that this is normal. All of a sudden the shadow comes in and it's like, ew, what the heck happened? Why does everything look so ugly? And then you come back toward the light and things look kind of okay again. What I'm talking about is the white dots. I don't know how to say that technically because I'm definitely not a technical person. I'm just noticing a white dottiness. It could be me. I'm dotty. I don't know. But just let me know if it's bothering you. And maybe I could go in and show you my settings. Okay, anyway, let's get over to this side first. If you will recall, I had forestry here, farming here, which, I'm sorry, this was our main entrance. Forestry, farming, oil, and ore. I did mention the fact that there's oil here, but it's just a little, I'm going to get this around, isthmus. I think that's what you call the teeny tiny point. I think this would be much nicer with people and things on it instead of industry. Because it would have been kind of clever to go oil or cross the expressway, farming, forestry. I think I want to toy around with this and see what I can do. Okay, so speaking of forestry and farming, I brought them up here. Maybe we should go this way. The sunlight is better. I brought them over here. So my industry is kind of all together. Maybe that's a little too rigid. I don't know. It took me a while to figure it all out and get the roads right. And however, my industries are up to 4 stars. Finally, you can see them. Oh, and I know where I made my mistake. I never knew this. Well, maybe there are directions on how to install this, and they're popping up here, and I'm not reading them or something. I don't mean it in an area. There's some 4 stars you can actually see. 4-star farming and, well, it's kind of right there. Anyway, they're all 4 stars now. My mistake was I did not know that if you want to plunk an area down, you just choose this one or this one. So like you go like this. No, I'm in the wrong tab. It's this one. So farming. Okay, so I would go like this. And then I go here. Oops, I need a road. Because this is just for demonstration purposes, so I apologize. Let's put a road here. And then you go here. You choose farming. You pick the main building. And you just plunk it down and poof, there it is. Then you can go back to this and paint the area, right? Yep, look at that. So silly. I'm okay, you know, I don't know why I didn't know that. And to be honest with you, I thought that's what I had done. And then for some reason, I don't think so. I think I've always had 2. It was silly. It was silly, silly, silly. Now, I drew this road down here because that was actually the direction I wanted to go in. And then I ended up going back over here, but I'll show you that in a minute. So here's our new... Oh, sorry. Oh, we gotta go this way for the sunlight. I had originally put rows of houses, I believe, going this way. And they were stable. They were doing okay. The terrain has beaten me. Absolutely beaten me to a pulp. I give up. I've smoothed and bumped and I just can't, you know, I can't win, so I'm gonna try and fight it here. So I put these guys, the whatever terrain lines go in this direction, they swerve around like this. Okay, and then they go up and down, whatever. So when you build, you get this goofiness here. I will try to zoom in without killing anybody. See how high that, okay, hi tree. See how high it is here? It was flat when I put the roads down. And the minute these guys built in, this occurs. I really don't care anymore. I'm not gonna fight it. So all of these houses, they're at least, well, they're facing industry. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no. They're facing in, well, wait a minute now. Oil, yeah, oil's there. I'm sorry, you guys, you like living here, don't you? Oh no. I gave you a magnificent, well, we're gonna continue building, but you see how it's heightening, kind of like a San Francisco type? I'm sure San Francisco isn't the only, let's say the Italian wine country, right? Spanish coast. They start at the bottom and they kind of wind their way up to the top. Didn't intend for that to happen, but that's the case here, and I'm not unhappy with it. Now this worked out kind of okay. They're on about an even level here. It's not too bad, but I did give them enough space so that I could hide whatever cavernous silliness decided to crop up. So I put the trees in where I could. And then this is rather stable here. So I gave them their school, their police, all their parks and fun stuff, which I did try as well to, you know, dot here and there. So they got this and that. I believe there's a dog park in here somewhere, and they have fun stuff to do. And it is already that limey green color. Not too worried about land value. And this is all dark green, dark blue, light blue, nothing else. I tend to go through and say, okay, we got one, we don't need another. We've got one, we don't need another. Look at this, 3 in a row. So you two go. They come back. They come back anyway. Look at this. Why are you doing this to me? I don't think the game likes me. All right, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. Here we go. On to the other side of our original entrance. Why are you stopping there? I think there's something. Every time I put down an asset road and then try to connect, which I don't do a very good job of doing, but you know what I mean. I think something happens to the nodes. I try to straighten it up as best I can, but I think they're just lane changing. Okay, that's not my fault. Stop blaming me. So I made this biggie. Again, looks a little Italian. I had to put a water pump in here for some reason. Well, not for some reason. Power and water just pooping out on me, so this kind of terrifying, but I don't care. I'm gonna look the other way, and it's even worse in this direction. It goes all the way down to here. Not my problem. This is all parked cars. Inside this, you know, areas where the people live, everything's fine. Then you get on a main road and it's like, okay. And how many directions do they have to choose from? Let me see. I don't know. I see at least 10. Yeah? Let's lowball it. 10. Well, you do you, and I'm gonna do me, okay? Wrong keys, as usual. So I kind of left this stuff alone, and we had an issue with a bus fight here. It was a little funny. Oh my goodness. And it was one of these off-roads, not my main road. It was an off-road. I believe it was this one right here. I had to stop here, and then I had to stop down. Yeah, there it is. Stop down here. And then I had one mirrored on either side, right? Well, these guys were ganging up 500 a pop, and these guys down here were like 200, 300 a pop. And they'd all get on their buses over here, come on home, ignore this one, come all the way down here, and every single passenger on these 60 buses, they'd get off, and the other guys would get on, and these guys never got a chance. Oh man, gangland violence here. So I got rid of this one and I moved this one up just a little bit so that the whole neighborhood can share. Silly people. It worked. This guy's been quiet. So we don't have any more. So, okay. Here's my new little... And this is adding on to what I already have. And again, ignoring the terrain. Oh, can I start here first? Do you mind? This was an asset and it's called a greenhouse. Farmhouse, whatever. I thought it was so pretty. And if you will notice, I hope I can do this without killing you. I do apologize. See how many people are in here? And it came with a lot of assets. Obviously, palms. Potted palms and palm fronds and palm trees. And you can see these circled things in here where they're supposed to be. Well, hi guys. So some of the assets are here. But they're supposed to be, I don't know. It's just not here. And none of these things filled in. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is not normal, is it? I know I'm inside a building and I shouldn't be, but I don't know. Something is off about the look of my city and too many subjects at one time. Why this is here, you guys can tell me. It is working. I get, how many visitors did it say? 42, whatever. I'm not expecting 1 million. It's in a little neighborhood. It's working. It says it's operating normally. So what is this? Is it because it's an older asset? That's probably it. This is one that comes with the game. I just felt like putting it down. I guess you can do that more than once. I didn't know that. I was afraid to use these. So I'm like, well, once I use it, I can't use it anymore. Oh, wrong side. This church here, I believe, comes with the game. New Romanesque, new church, new Neo-Romanesque church, new. No, maybe that's an asset. Oh, but it's facing the wrong way. That's so sad. Maybe over here. There you go. Something's wrong with my settings. I don't remember my game looking like this. It's a little too bright. This, I believe, is just another library. Yeah. I think libraries in neighborhoods are clever and cute. They're attractive. So my guys here and over here, anybody can come over and play. They, you know, they're not exclusive. And again, by tiering this way, I'm following the terrain lines, which again start here and go wee all the way down to the water. Don't care. See, you can tell. Start here and go. Okay, we're at the water. Don't care anymore. Tried very hard. Doesn't work. So when you plunk something down, you get this effect. So instead of you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, I start staggering it. So this worked fine. My main strip here. Everything worked fine. And then things started getting a little goofy. It's getting a little lower. So I didn't want to put anything, which I could. I probably could have put houses here. And this strip here would have had that nasty black, but it would have been so thin I wouldn't have been able to take care of it. And that was what depressed me about over here. So I tried to avoid doing that this time by ignoring this strip and giving the lower berths a chance to grow. I tried my best to decorate. And yes, I actually do change these trees on occasion. I remember in that, see, there, I did it. I changed the trees. But then I forget. I was building up the city and I was trying to make it pretty here, where the ugly brown stuff is. So I had to ignore building on one side, and I chose this side. And I don't think it looks all that bad. This is the main strip. I could put something here. I don't know that this elevation, worrisome, but you never know when you put something down here, what is going to happen inside here. Maybe I'm not giving them enough room. I should consider that next time. So I gave them another plaza, more parking, and a majority of this is dark blue. Yeah, no. I think a light blue, dark green. I chose to do this time with a smattering of light green and dark blue over this way. And then I'm making my way down here toward the water, which I hope that wasn't too fast. I'm probably just going to take this road this way and somehow connect it up. I don't know. Or maybe I won't. I'll just go to the end here, and this will be a travel to distant lands here. So that is about it. This was new too. I just kind of threw this in. I don't know why I didn't hook it up there. I think I was planning on putting something fun and decorative here. I don't know. But what I think is kind of odd. Is it odd that this is up and this is down and now this is up again? Is that an odd thing? I don't know. Maybe I should really up the main strip. I avoid doing that for the noise complaints that you get. So if you use dark blue, dark green will complain, and light green especially will complain. And if you put blue down with green, they will complain. So you got to be very careful. Are you full? Okay, I'm sorry. There you go. So that's my progress. Let's go this way so we can be in the sunlight. What do you think? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? I hope so. I'm sorry if this was short and sweet and boring. I'm so into this now that I'm losing track of time. And I keep telling myself at 11:30 midnight, oh my goodness, okay, you got a video to do tomorrow. And I end up waking up early in the morning and I try to get this done. And then it takes me all day just to edit, and that's horrible. I do apologize. But I will try desperately to get this up today. I think things are coming along smoothly. My only issues are, where do I go next and what do I do? If I had more DLC, I would definitely do the parks and maybe a zoo. I like the idea of the nightlife, which I think I have after dark. I can never remember what I have. Oh my goodness, the only one I remember is industries. Industries, transportation. Is it called mass transit or transport? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure I have after dark. So that should mean leisure, casinos and stuff, and crime. Maybe we could do that over here on this island. Give it a shot. I don't know. I'll think of something. But thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Like the video if you did, and subscribe if you're interested. Take very good care of yourselves now. Have an absolutely fabulous day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.